297 and lesson 298. We're doing a little catch up from yesterday of Sefer HaMitzvos studies. And yesterday's for day 297 was negative commandment 239. We're in the section where we're talking about debtors and creditors. And so the person who's a debtor, they may in the terms of their agreement for taking a loan from a creditor, may say, I'll give you some collateral to ensure the loan that I'm doing, and then that can be used if need be, like the creditor, if he doesn't get repaid, then he has the collateral. That is as long as it was agreed upon. If there was no collateral agreed upon ahead of time, then the debtor, if they don't seem like they're going to be able to pay the creditor, and as agreed upon, then Deuteronomy 24:10 says, "You shall not go into his house and take his pledge," meaning that the creditor can't up and go into the property of the debtor and say, well, I'll just take this item, whatever, as collateral. I'll just take your car or whatever it is, and then that way, if you don't pay me back, I've got this as collateral. He cannot do that. However, he can go to a court. And the court, a Torah court, of course, the court would, if they agree that the collateral should be taken, they would send an emissary to the debtor and take something from the debtor as collateral for the creditor. But the creditor is not allowed in any way to seize property from the debtor. All right, so that is negative commandment 239. And now we're going to have positive commandment 199 and negative commandment 240 for today, for today's lesson, which is day 298 of our studies through Sefer HaMitzvos. And if, in case you don't know, Sefer HaMitzvos catalogs all of the commandments that are listed in the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. All right, so positive commandment 199 is making collateral available to the debtor when needed. So let's say now collateral has been taken from the debtor. The creditor must provide it back during the times where the debtor is in need of it. So Deuteronomy 24:13 says, "As the sun sets, you shall surely return the pledge to him." This is a positive commandment, meaning that it is thou shalt do, whereas a negative commandment is thou shalt not do. This commandment commands a creditor to return the debt collateral to the owner when he is in need of it. If the collateral is an item that he needs during the daytime, for instance, a tool of his trade or an article of clothing, the creditor must return it to the debtor every single day and only take possession of it during the nighttime. However, if the collateral is needed at night, like for instance his linen, his blankets, his pajamas, he must return them at night and only take possession of it again during the morning. and so that is positive commandment 199. Negative commandment 240 is the flip side of this same instruction. It says in Deuteronomy 24:12, "You shall not sleep while holding his security." And this is a negative commandment, meaning thou shalt not withhold collateral from a debtor when it is needed. So we had the positive commandment, and now we have the negative commandment, reinforcing that. And it's the exact same. Instructions here. It's forbidden for a creditor to withhold a debtor's collateral from the owner. The debtor, while he cannot do without it due to his poverty. So he must return the collateral to him. An item used during the daytime must be returned during the duration of the day and every single day. And an item used at night must be returned during the duration of every single night. As the Mishnah says, he must return the pillow at night and the plow during the day. And so withholding those things, obviously, if he can't, doesn't have linen, blankets, pajamas, his bed, whatever, his pillow, he's not going to be able to sleep. And during the daytime, if he doesn't have his plow, he's not going to be able to work, and so he's not going to be able to earn the money to even repay the debtor. So, in any case, those are all the commandments regarding collateral. And with God's help, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we have two more commandments, new commandments regarding collateral. These are very involved commandments in the Bible. It's a very serious subject when we're talking about debt and credit, and so that is. That's why there's so much that's covered under that in the Torah. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great night and be blessed. Bye-bye.